Good evening and welcome back to Cincinnati Kids Vintage Baseball Card Channel. I am Topher, and as promised by this card channel, we keep you up to date on PSA best of grade in my collection. Finally going to fulfill that promise. It's been about a month since my last serious video with the SGC reveal, or not reveal, but SGC best card by grade that I have in my collection. So let's get right into it. I'm going to go this time from lowest to highest grade. Card number 1 in the pour 1 is this 1961 Topps Billy Williams rookie card. I am not sure if I have seen a better one in my life. And it's just an amazing card. If there is a grade I don't have, you won't see it. I don't have a ton of half grades, unlike SGC, which seems to award half grades a lot more than PSA does, or I just haven't found that many of those in half grades. So you will notice I don't have a 1.5, but I do have a 2. I believe this is my best 2. 1968 Bob Gibson. Love the straw border on the 68 Topps. Beautiful card. The yellow bubble circle with the red cards on there. Just a fabulous 2. Next, Roberto Clemente, 71 Topps in the 2.5. Next up, in the 3, 59 Topps, Frank Robinson. I just find this to be a stellar card. Now we come to very good, excellent 4. I'm fortunate to have several nice ones in my collection, and this was really tough to pick out a 4. I picked up a lot of 4s last year, but I believe none better than this one. We have a 54 Bowman Red Schoendienst. I know a lot of my fellow YouTubers pronounce his last name differently. I'm going to pronounce it the way it would be said in Germany. I'm not sure I've seen a better 4. But I'm sure several of you have a nice one in your collections, but this, I feel, is the best in mine. Love that background. Bat on the shoulder. Red Schoendienst. In the 4.5, Carl Yastrzemski rookie card, 1960 Topps. This was a national pickup last year. Still really super excited to have this in my collection. Now 5 was a grade that was tough to pick one out too. My 1961 Topps Roger Maris was in the running. as were a couple of other cards, but this one won out. We have a 1958 Topps Warren Spahn. This might have become one of my favorite cards. I don't share it very often. In fact, this may be the first time I've shared this card on the channel. If I just hold this up the rest of the video for the next 5 minutes, definitely maximum drool factor on this baby. I don't have a ton of Warren Spahn cards, but this one is my favorite that I have right now in my collection. Next up, 1966 Topps Whitey Ford in a 5.5. Moving on to number 6. Not number 6, grade 6. This is 1962 Topps Ralph Terry, which reminds me of Terry TJ Maxx. Get a little closer up there. There's just absolutely nothing wrong with this card. That is a reflection there. I don't believe that is on the card. That beat out a couple of the nice 6s in my collection. So, little switch up here. The SGC video was all baseball, and I debated whether to do a baseball one. In my mind, go with a basketball one, or not basketball, football, or a hockey one separately. We'll see next year. Maybe I will do that. Probably will not. But I might combine other cards from different sports in there. And I have on this one. It just simply deserves this in my mind. For the 7. This is beautiful Dick Butkus. Beautiful green in the background. This was a gift from my father-in-law this last Christmas. Dick Butkus. And for grade 8, we get a little modern here. I guess this is modern. I mean, for a card that's over 20 years old now, it doesn't seem very modern, but it's entered adulthood. It's the beautiful Bowman Albert Pujols rookie card. Some prefer the Bowman Chrome, and more power to you. It's definitely a more valuable card. I just knew this guy was going to be a Hall of Famer from day one. The ball just came off his bat, sounded differently. Got to see him play in person at Cincinnati a few times. He did not disappoint. But just a beautiful card. I just love this card a lot. Actually ordered it off of German eBay. Hopefully he'll be in the Hall of Fame soon. The 8.5 goes to a hockey card, a hockey player from a classic set. One of my favorite vintage hockey sets. The 1972 Topps is none other than Hall of Famer Alex Del Vecchio. He's getting a little bit older at this point in his career. Still a great player. I love that green background. So throwing a little hockey on this one too. This is also, I believe, the only 8.5 in my collection for PSA. I might be wrong about that, but I scoured. So this one's really here by default, but if it didn't look sharp, it wouldn't be here. So I'm going to reveal card number one, the last card, right after this.